Hello, so we're going to finish our picture and I'm going to draw my flowers, my poppies, in crayon so that you can see them, but you can draw yours in pencil so that they don't show up. And remember, my poppies are bigger in the front because they're closer to me and we're drawing things in perspective. And the ones further back, all the way in the back, are going to be teeny, teeny, tiny because things that are far away look really small, even though they're all the same size. I'm using my red tempera paint that I was in your bag to paint in my flowers. And then you're going to have to let that dry for several hours or even overnight. And I paint in each flower, and they're going to get smaller and faster to paint as I go on. And of course, I've sped up my video to make it fast. So I finish up this row and I keep going on to the next row and to the next row. And I try not to get my hands in the paint. And this is really a fun part because the poppies don't all have to be perfect. And it's just a lot of fun. And you fit them in wherever you can. And then you go on and you make the next row. And you can see my poppies are getting so small as they go back. Teeny, teeny, tiny. And I even go back and I put in another row in there to fill it up and make it look like just a field of poppies instead of just rows of poppies. And I kind of put them in random so that they're not exactly all lined up perfectly. And then I put teeny, teeny, teeny little ones in there in the very, very, very back. Now, I could have made more and more poppies if I had made my grass bigger and my sky smaller. But that was a mistake that I made. And now I have to let this dry. And now I'm going to show you what to do if you don't have the tempera paint. And I'm going to save this tempera paint for another project. So keep it for another project because we're going to need it again. Now, if you don't have the tempera paints, you can just go ahead and use watercolors. And if you don't have watercolors, use crayons or markers. But it's just a little bit different looking with the watercolors. But again, just let it dry until the next day. And I'll show you what we're going to do in the next video. But I have to wait and let it dry. Just wanted to show you what it would look like with watercolors, which is just okay. Or crayons. Have fun creating, my little artist friends.